Welcome to DT tutorial. In this video we are looking at the classification of Protozoa. So the subkingdom Protozoa is classified into 7 phyla, and the 7 phyla are Sarcomastigophora, Labyrinthodonta, Apicomplexa, Myxozoa, Microspora, Acetospora, and lastly Ciliophora. So we can use this acronym SLAMAC to remember the 7 phyla under the subkingdom Protozoa. The S is for Sarcomastigophora, L is for the Labyrinthodonta, the A is for the Apicomplexa, M is for the Myxozoa, the second M is for the Microspora, the A is for Acetospora, and the C here is for Ciliophora. So we can use this acronym SLAMAC to remember the 7 phyla under the subkingdom Protozoa. So let's take the first phylum, which is the Sarcomastigophora. So the phylum Sarcomastigophora is derived from 3 Greek words: sarcos, which means flesh, mastis, which means whip, and phora, which means bearing. So the word Sarcomastigophora, like I said, is derived from 3 Greek words. The first word there is sarco, and it's from the Greek word sarkos, and it means flesh. So when we're talking of flesh in Protozoa, we're simply referring to the pseudopodia. The other word there is masti, which is derived from the Greek word mastis, and mastis in Greek means whip. So if we're talking of whip, we're simply referring to the flagella in Protozoa, and the last word there is phora, which means bearing. So the word Sarcomastigophora is derived from 3 Greek words: sarcos, which means flesh, mastis, which means whip, and phora, which means bearing. So if we coin these 3 words together, the phylum Sarcomastigophora simply means those group of Protozoa, or those phylum of Protozoa that move by flagella or pseudopodia or both. So protozoas that move with the help of a pseudopodia or a flagella or both are referred to as Sarcomastigophora. Again, we are looking at the phylum Sarcomastigophora. So like I said, the phylum Sarcomastigophora is a phylum under the subkingdom Protozoa, and we said that the subkingdom Protozoa is divided into 7 phyla, and we can use the acronym SLAMAC to remember them. The S is for the Sarcomastigophora, L is for the Labyrinthodonta, the A is for the Apicomplexa, the M is for Myxozoa, the other M is for Microspora, the A is for Acetospora, and the C is for the Ciliophora. So we are considering this first phylum Sarcomastigophora. So like I said, the phylum Sarcomastigophora, those group of protozoa that move by the help of a flagella or by a pseudopodia or both. So organisms, protozoas that move by flagella, pseudopodia, or both are referred to as Sarcomastigophora. So the phylum Sarcomastigophora is divided into 3 subphyla. Remember, the phylum Sarcomastigophora, they are a group of protozoas that move by flagella or by pseudopodia or both. So this phylum Sarcomastigophora is further divided into 3 subphyla, and the 3 subphyla are Mastigophora, Sarcodina, and Opalinata. So the phylum Sarcomastigophora, like I said, is divided into 3 subphyla, and these 3 subphyla are Mastigophora, Sarcodina, and Opalinata. So the word Mastigophora is derived from 2 Greek words: mastis, which means whip, and when we are talking of whip, we are simply referring to flagella, and phora, which means bearing. So Sarcomastigophora that moves with the help of a flagella are referred to as Mastigophora. Then the other subphylum that we have here is the Sarcodina, and is derived from two Greek words, sarcos, which means flesh, and when we are talking of flesh, we are referring to pseudopodia, and ina, which means bearing. So if we coin these two words together, Sarcodina, they are simply a subphylum of Sarcomastigophora that moves with the help of a pseudopodia. Then we have the third subphylum, which is the Opalinata, and they move with the help of cilium-like structure that are embedded in a par-oral membrane. So the classification of the Sarcomastigophora is based on the structure they use for locomotion. So those that move with the help of a flagella are referred to as Mastigophora. Those that move with the help of a pseudopodia are referred to as Sarcodina, and those that move with a cilium-like structure embedded in a par-oral membrane are referred to as Opalinata. So this classification is very important. Questions can come out of these in different forms. Let's take for instance, which of the following group of organisms move by means of a pseudopodia? Is it Mastigophora? No. Mastigophora, they move with the help of a flagella, because the word masti is from the Greek word mastis, which means whip, and whip we are referring to as flagella. Is it Sarcodina? Yes. Sarco is from the word flesh, and when we are talking of flesh, we are referring to pseudopodia. Is it Opalinata? No. Is it none of the above? No. So, which of the following group of organisms move by means of a pseudopodia? So the group of organisms that move by means of a pseudopodia is the Sarcodina. So like I said, this classification is really very important. The phylum Sarcomastigophora is divided into 3 subphyla, and this classification is based on the structure they use for locomotion. So those that move with the help of a flagella, they are referred to as Mastigophora. The subphylum that moves with the help of a pseudopodia are referred to as Sarcodina, and the subphylum that moves with cilium-like structure embedded in a par-oral membrane are referred to as the Opalinata. So let's take the first subphylum, which is the subphylum Mastigophora. So the subphylum Mastigophora, they are a group of protozoas that move by flagella, and that is why these organisms are referred to as flagellates. So another word for the Mastigophora, they are also called flagellates. And this subphylum is divided into 2 major classes: the Phytomastigophora, which are plant-like, and the Zoomastigophora, which are animal-like. When you see the word phyto, we're referring to plant. Zoo is for animal. So Phytomastigophora, plants that have flagella. Zoomastigophora, animals that have flagella, or that moves with the help of a flagella.